What's up, guys? Nate here. Just another little update I got. So I put an ad on Craigslist and looking for old files, and an older gentleman contacted me. Said he wanted $1 a file for everything he had. So I went over there and we counted out 50 of them. Some of them are quite large. Let me grab a ruler. I think I left my foot-long one upstairs, but these biggest ones are there's 8. Oh, oops, there's 8 right there, and 6. So they're like 14 inches long, not counting the tang. So be some 14-inch overall knives. These are, a couple inches less, and then I have a bunch that are just about a foot, or like 10 inches overall, and then I have some of these smaller ones. A lot of them are Nicholson files, so they're for sure 1095. I have a couple of auto body rasps that I think will make a really sweet pattern once they're ground. Not sure what steel these are, but I have 3 of those. Sorry for the shaky video. And just got a couple of ones with handles on them and stuff. But I've been grinding like a fiend, having a lot of fun. I've been using these purple Bora belts. I've got a bunch of 60 grit ones, and they're really quite awesome. They're supposed to be like the next generation of grinding belt. And I gotta tell you, on these files, on this really hard steel, the 60 grit just eats right through them on high speed. So you guys saw this one. I modified the handle shape slightly, so it's just perfectly fits the hand real nice. Cleaned up the spine a bit. Nice. What is it? The 65 A65 Trizac belt. I'm not sure what grit that is, and then a Scotch-Brite. And then you saw the multi-grind Tonto that I did. This one's probably, well, I'll talk about that in a second. And then I did kind of like a sax thing. Little wicked, long, thin pointed. This one had one round side on it, so I decided to make that the back, and I hollow ground the front bevel here, and then flat ground like a swedge on it. So that's got a pretty nasty point on it, and then I just took the very, very tip of it off. Let's see if I can focus on it. Yeah, I just took the very tip off of there, because it's probably going to snap off anyway. So then just this morning I did this one. It's kind of a slight drop point. These are all hollow ground on a 10-inch wheel. Just rounded the handle just a little bit. Spine I haven't cleaned up at all, but I mean, this took me like maybe a half hour. I'm getting better at grinding. I'm getting a lot better at grinding. This one's really, really nice and thin. If you can see there, probably like 15 thousandths up here, maybe like 20 as we go back. Did a small little clip point. This one's nice. These two are still the 60 grit finish with no Scotch-Brite or anything, so kind of rough, but got the plunges just about where I want them. Nice little handle on there. This one is all nice and cleaned up. I'm trying to get out of the light. This one's I think it's a 120 grit with Scotch-Brite. There's a little bit of funkiness in this one I gotta fix up, but this side is really nice. But I cleaned up and polished the clip there, rounded off the spine and handle up to the A65 Trizac. Bottom is just polished up a little bit, rounded off all that. So this one could be nice as is, but what I'm going to do for all these, not all of them, but a good amount of them, I think are going to get a hemp wrap like I did for this little guy, and then I shellacked it. so it's nice and not plasticky feeling. It still feels like there's a natural material, because I mean it is shellac, but I really think it looks nice. This is another kind of slight drop point. I rounded the spine and polished it. There's a little bit of, it looks a little funky there, but it's pretty nicely polished. Rounded off the bottom and the front of the handle. Then I wrapped it in hemp, and this is a nice little utility knife. I actually made this one for my girlfriend. She has tiny hands, so. And then what I did for a sheath is I had this brown Kydex, and I just made it so it pinches in right here on the sides. Udos, guy that makes the Udo Pucos, he said he does this with his Kydex sheaths, where he just makes it pressure in from the sides instead of snapping in, and it doesn't go anywhere. There's no rattle or anything. Like, you could shake this for days and it's not coming out. But just just break that friction there. Since it's a file, this spot just holds on nicely. And I laced it up with some fake sinew, so it looks like a leather sheath, but it's not. It's Kydex. No scratching, nothing. Really, really nice. And this fucker's nice and sharp. Nice and sharp. So I just wanted to show you guys that. This is probably, I think I'm going to do hemp wrap on a lot of these, because I'll be able to, get them done quickly, not have to drill anything. And I can offer them to you guys at a lower price point. I can play with the wrapping and make them thicker and do a double wrap and, maybe tie a Turk's head knot at the top of the Tonto so you have a little bit of a guard. But yeah, that's what I've been doing lately. I'm going to keep doing it. I've been doing like two a day. The smaller ones I can do a few more, but I'm going to go to the zoo today and then out to dinner and stuff. I'm going to have a big date day. But yeah, so that's what I've been doing lately. There's going to be a bunch more of these to come, obviously. If you want to place an order for one, I'll accept orders on these. If you want a specific shape or something, I'm only going to take orders for the hemp wrapped ones. These ones that aren't wrapped yet, they're all going to be tempered in the oven, so they won't be as brittle as the files are right away. Put them in at like 350 for an hour or two, just to bring back the hardness a bit. But these things get nice and sharp. I would show you if I had two hands, but trust me, I'm a professional knife sharpener. They're nice and sharp. And they're all hollow ground. They're going to be hollow ground. I don't want to do flat grinds on any of these. I mean, I guess if you really want to. There'll be, a lower price point, obviously, because it's basically just labor costs. Bigger ones probably around 100, 120 maybe. Smaller ones, 85, 90, something around there. But I'll be posting these up on Gear Bastion as I finish them. And if you want a specifically shaped one or something, let me know. These are the size files I have. I have a bunch of them. I'm not going to run out anytime soon. And I even have more big ones over here. But yeah, that's kind of what's going on with me. I still have a couple of these to finish up. There's my Tor. That thing's so nice. Check it out, Grimsbow Knives Tor. Really nice. This is the one we made. These two are just about finished. They just need to be sharpened. This one I actually need to do and send off to the customer. I need to make a sheath. But yeah, so file knives, super fun. If you want to get good at grinding, find yourself a bunch of files and practice. It's amazing just doing it every day for 3 days, how much I've improved just in these couple days. I mean, these first ones took me, an hour or two. This one took me half hour, maybe, if that. And obviously I haven't cleaned it up yet, but that's super clean already. Just the grind lines are nice and even. So thanks for watching, guys. Peace.